What is good, guys? Man from Duality Gaming here, giving you another video, and this video is about a lot of things. This video is about the future of Nintendo. This video is about toast. No, it's not. Basically, what this video is speculation of, will the NX be doomed at launch? Will it be dead on arrival? Will it be like the Wii U? Will it just kind of flop around and just kind of go down like an old man's penis? Like, what is it? Is it gonna win? That's what I'm saying. Is it going to be relevant is a better word. In terms of like the whole console structure and whole console sphere these days, a lot of people are so focused on having the most powerful hardware that isn't a PC than having great games in a lot of way. And we saw it a lot in the whole Sony marketing. Oh, we do 1080p, we do 60 frames per second, the Xbox can only do 900 and all this, that and the other. Well, they didn't really attack the Xbox, that was everyone else. But in terms of power, okay, we don't know much about the NX, and it could be like the Wii U. It could come out and it's just vastly underpowered compared to the other lot. Now, what I mean by that is the Wii U is vastly underpowered compared to the PS4 and Xbox One. The Wii U was never utilized enough to show it was more powerful than the Xbox 360 and the PS3, and it was, but developers were lazy. You can go look it up. Most developers only used one core. Most Wii U games only, like third-party ones, only used the one core and could do all the Xbox games. So that's not what I mean. Is the NX going to stand up to the Scorpio and the Neo? That's what I'm asking. And especially with a lot of rumors and everything, we're going to go into it and I'll explain it. And by the way, the NX is one of the hardest things to find like rumored specs for, and it's strange. But anyway, like comparing the Scorpio and the Neo, okay. The Xbox One has 8 cores and the PlayStation Neo has 8 cores. The PS Neo is rumored to be running at 2.1 gigahertz. This is the processor CPU, so the brain of the console. Now, the only thing I can tell you in terms of Neo is that it's an x86 architecture, and to be completely honest, I can sum it up all in one go. Basically, the chances are it may have a Polaris-like GPU, and that's a rumor. Like, we don't know much about it, so we'll kind of go into it, and I'm gonna give speculation and everything, and going on from there. You have the Xbox One and the PS4 in terms of memory. You have 6 teraflops versus 4.1. PS4 Neo is running slow. Well, it has GDR5, but it has less like bandwidth compared to the Xbox One. Now, let's compare that to Neo, like the NX. Is it going to stand up to these consoles? Is it going to be able to do all the things it can? Because if you remember a rumored article I did quite a while ago, it was saying that the NX can, what's the word? The NX can run all PS4 and Xbox games easily, or can do it. But that's the base ones. That's the 900p Xbox. That's the 1080p PS4. Yeah, PS4. Like, will it stand up to these newer revisions of everything, or will it be left in the dust like the Wii U? And that's what I'm kind of here to question and answer. And obviously, Obviously, I don't want the NX to fail. I think Nintendo make great games. I do think that they kind of just took a massive shit on the Wii U and didn't even bother trying. Personally, in my opinion, it'd be great if the NX could stand up to those two, and especially with, I think it was rumored that it may have 12 gigs of RAM, but I could be talking out my ass. It's either 8 or 12. The chances are it'd be one of those two. If they stock 4, then you know Nintendo's just smoking crack. And there was also a Digital Foundry speculation that the Xbox One may have 12 gigabytes of RAM. PS4 we don't know. So going on from that, if the NX is on par with the Scorpio and Neo, then I think it stands a better chance, because then developers will more likely give it more of a chance than if it was underpowered. Now, obviously, if the user base is there, they will shoehorn like anything. Like, if the NX was as powerful as the PS2 and it had a bigger user base than the Xbox One and the PS4 combined, trust me, developers will find a way to stick games on that console. They will, especially if it's a good user base, not the Wii user base. The Wii user base is something that's huge, but it's like the Sahara Desert. It's just there's nothing there. So yeah, in terms of my speculation, if Nintendo go the way they are going in terms of advertisement and kind of being so conservative with a small c in their view of like the gaming industry, meaning they're very old-fashioned, meaning they're not gonna take like fan feedback or developer feedback, then I think the NX is gonna just fail. It's gonna die on arrival. Obviously, if they kind of jump it a little bit in terms of change their ways, change the view. And if it's as powerful as the, let's say, the Neo, or just even slightly underpowered compared to the Neo, I think it will do a lot better. Obviously, I know power isn't everything. I know games is what make the console, even though there are some people I know that don't think exclusive should be a thing. Games are definitely what make the console, but the thing is, the user base is kind of the thing that helps the console the most. So yeah, in terms of, I think the NX does have a chance, but I think depending, it's more how Nintendo react to it. I do think the power thing will come into it, because I still feel, and I could make a video on this, and I probably will at some point in my life, Microsoft and Sony will start to ignore those base models at some point, and that's when I feel like the NX may get left in the dust a little bit. If it's only as powerful as that, then developers will just stop going for the NX as well. But yeah, tell me what you think down below. Tell me if you think the NX has got a chance. Tell me if you think it's going to be as powerful as the PS4 Neo and the Scorpio, or the base models. Tell me what you think of that. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it. Subscribe to the channel, it really does help me and Doris out. Check out the Facebook and check out the Instagram for daily updates. And ultimately, guys, as I always say, have a nice day.